not really like a guaranteed one. Like Abaddon needs a Basher until he can control.
Lely's just executed the pull.
Days. Glimpse back. That might be first blood. As Sunstrike is going to come in, and Kiyotaka on that Voker does get first blood. It'll be a 1-for-1 Shrine steal. As Toronto Tokyo gets the drag back, but there's the toss up coming through. Rec Room as well. Yep. Tiny Airlines onto the Shadow Fiend. Toronto Tokyo gets taken down. While Mixa now needs help. He's getting charged at. Nightfall has the Helm of the Dominator already and is going in on to Mixa. Spear on the Faceless Void. There's a Chrono available as well. Glimpse comes in, and Days toss up onto Mira. They almost take him down. He actually has that God's Rebuke, but Mira's going to stay alive. And now Days needs to be careful that he doesn't get hunted as well.
Yeah, I mean, Glimpse is probably available, but Panto doesn't have the mana to use the skill, apparently. The same thing goes for Days.
Sunstrike.
Oh, the Sunstrike.
Oh, that was a nice connection there. He expected it. Probably like Chrono on Mars.
In place.
Meatball as well. Yep. And that is a nice little kill there onto Mixa.
Yeah.
As they get a freebie, dive in mid onto Mira. A lot of burn damage, but not nearly enough. Oh, Days actually walking in. Does he reach? Throws the toss, and Mira ticking down. Avalanche is there, and they do take down Mira. Very aggressive dive. Sunstrike not going to connect as Days immediately TPs back to him. Available on the Abaddon, because he spent everything, and he's dead.
Yep. Yeah, just a solid clean pick off onto the Abaddon here. And now they are rotating top because they are trying to find the same play on the enemy HC. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Coming out. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Nice toss back from Days. So they do get the kill onto Nightfall.
We can see the setups. Oh, they find him.
Oh, catch comes through. Stoikov dodges the Sunstrike. And the shield rune keeps him alive the entire time through. Chrono does get thrown out onwards too. The Phoenix Egg is there. And Days gonna get away. It's unlike. Oh, actually, it might be likely. No, Toronto Tokyo with his Blink Dagger reveal will drag Days back, and that is gonna be a nice double kill. It did cost them every single spell in the book to get that catch. Spear onto Kiyotaka. The arena for Mixa comes out as Kiyotaka is out of mana at the moment, but they don't have Shad there for the fight. He's running in, doesn't have the Radiance yet, so he doesn't really want to actually fight the Dire team here, but they have nothing, so he feels more confident than ever to just go in and start right-clicking some people. Spear onto the Faceless Void. He does have a leap for that heal, and Nightfall will try and run away. There's the toss forward. Shad, chase him down. You got this. We believe in you. As Shad gets CC'd and they run away. It delays his Radiance take, so his farming speed is going to get decreased. There is going to be a chase in Arena catch onto the Disruptor, but he pops the Static Storm. Toss forward. Stoikov on top of Mira. They will find two supports as a respawn skill, at least, for farm at this stage.
And he's going for a Manta, apparently. And they will just find Mixa here with a Tornado plus Meteor combo. Nice pick off for Aurora Gaming, even.
And that is going to be a catch on the Tiny. Sunstrike comes in. Days is out. And yeah, I mean, the Glimpse, they use the
money is coming towards like OG side here. Days.
He does have the money for a Blink Dagger. Gets Chronoed. He dies, but at least he gets the Blink Dagger in time. Very lackluster at that stage. Stoikov. Panto is right on his heels. There's going to be a dive forward. Sunray is going to be enough to keep the Shadow Fiend alive. No, it is not. He gets sniped out as they're chasing in for more. But a Glimpse usage there. Panto, is he going to be able to stay alive with the chase from the Mars? Ooh, okay.
Oh, the dagger, man. Siege damage. Or just, just group up and go for Siege, because why not? You have Aegis, and they find the Mars, Mixa.
Well, the Cataclysm comes out. Mixa is dead on the side. Days is going to be another one in trouble. 2 kills secured. Once again, yeah, it does feel very much like Aurora has this game.
And if you get the chance to maybe deliver the Deafening Blast as well, it's going to be great. Let's see.
Oh, Yutaka going in on Stoikov, and a solo kill because the SF doesn't have a BKB just yet, and that is a tip thrown out there. RP catch onto the Abaddon. Static Storm does get used, but he walks out of the kinetic field thanks to the usage there of the borrow time. But then he gets locked in position once more, and that is a kill. The response is a little bit too late to the party. Decent amount of damage dealt, but they're 2 cores dead, and they've got nothing left in the bag. Phoenix Egg gets dropped. They are just going to try and right-click it down. Avatos, he's going to get the explosion. Ooh. And they will find Mira in the meantime. Nightfall is dropping pretty low, but they still have BKBs at the ready. Lelis is dropping dead. Days being chased by Toronto Tokyo. Glimpse onto the Mars. Can Mixer get out of there? No, he cannot, because there's still Chrono left for a good measure, as Days will try and disengage, but might... Yeah, okay, he does get away just in time. Spear, Arena catch with an Avatos onto a Requiem of Souls combination. And then Chad needs to do something in the meantime on the Abaddon. Speaking of which, in mid, there is Nightfall. His age is going to expire in about a minute, but they find the Hoodwink, get a 2-man catch. The Spear only connects onto 1, but they will find 2 kills, as Nightfall still doesn't have his Chronosphere available. They're going to try and go in for him. Buyback comes out from the Disruptor. Nightfall jumps in onto the Phoenix Egg, as the Phoenix Egg will get thrown out, but the drag back onto Shad. Burrow time has been popped once more. Nightfall has his ulti available in 10 seconds, and they will go in. That Aegis is about to lose its life. They finally get rid of it, but they lose Shad in the meantime. RP onto Stoikov, so he can't get anything off. Chrono onto 2. Cataclysm comes flying in, and that is the Phoenix on the run, as Lelis is trying to get away, but Nightfall is too fast on the chase. On the other hand, we also see Mixa surrounded by enemies. They got 2 kills and a buyback forced out, but they lose their entire lineup in that fight.
XP, but I mean, the money is there. No extra money as well, but you just need to keep cycling the usage of the item or play Days.
Yeah, he's very dead. Tried to go for a play on the Voker, forced out the BKB, but now the rest of the team is hunting, and there again is the Glimpse coming in, catch onto Shad. Can't pop the borrow time because he's in the Static Storm, plus got hit. Phoenix is down for the count, and they find Nixa. Skewer in on the Mars. Yeah, this is GG.
Feels like GG, especially with Roche respawning. I don't feel like there's an answer here for OG as well. I mean, it's a very hard game for OG's side. Dave's going to be found here.
In comes the shard effect there from Toronto Tokyo as well, because that skewer range was pretty lengthy.
They will have to like commit lots of mistakes to actually lose this game, and they will find Stoikov, Aghanim Scepter on Disruptor, and he's dead. That's pretty much it.
Little Sunstrike from Kiyotaka, beyond Godlike, just chilling on the other side of the map. He's farming the safest
damage build up, and that's why like OG didn't want to actually use the glyph right there.
Does get sightings, but there's the Chrono on the 3, drags him back in with the Shockwave as well. Second Chrono comes up, they're all dead. GG gets called, and it's Aurora taking game number 1 very dominantly, like showing why they were a TI team here in game number 1. And I mean, they got dropped by the only team that beat them was Navi Chrono. They have no BKB piercing stuns on Aurora at all.
This item at least casually, due to the fact that this lane armor reduction is gonna mess him up. Shad.
Oh, bottom. Shad dropping very low. Almost gets taken down. Mira last hit first. Blood secured for the Hood.
But I don't know. He Shad down on the bot lane. Like
once again, Mira available. They're gonna spot out the Snapfire, drag back. I dive though on to Nightfall. Days drop it low. They do take him out. And the rest of the tier to at least get some farm going. On to the Hoodwink in mid. Cookie Sun lands with the Dream Coil as well. Mira snaps the coil, and Mira is kill number 3. That one goes to Days. Net worth wise.
No, we're not gonna chew, man. Okay.
Panto in mid, but there's Toronto Tokyo jumping through. Stoikov dodges the spear, but there's the bushwhack catch, and the Stoikov puck is dead. Daze is next. There is no tower, so there is no TP, but in the meantime, Nightfall.
Trade, considering that 2 heroes died, especially 1 core on OG's side. Yeah, and they're now gonna chase Mira.
Yeah,
but, you know,
bushwhack there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets him out. Kiyotaka with the dagger reveal. Phoenix does have the egg, drops it. They glimpse back Mixa, and that's just going to be 2 easy kills with the egg now on cooldown as well. Mixa, can he get a kill? Yes, he can find Mira, but he could try an ulti. Actually, he could have just ulted out of there. Now he can't anymore. Does get the suicide onto the neutral, which is kind of nice.
A Shed rotation here, trying to
Shed knows they're coming, but Panto's here as well, sends out the glimpse, and DK stun comes out. He doesn't have a point for his ulti, so the troll just gets smacked down. The worst part is he even scanned and knew they were coming, so he tried to get back to base, and Disruptor just walked in, spotted him, got the glimpse, caught. Toronto Tokyo misses here the arena in towards mid. The rune spawning. Panto does of course have the stack storm connect field, and he's going to get the catch on the Phoenix. Lelis, I don't really know what you expected when they were all just mid like a second ago. And you're standing next to this.
Being used defensively. Oh, the smoke, bro. Okay.
He does get spotted. He has the Yules to try and stay alive. Don ulti. He's going to dodge a lot of the damage there with the Yules, but I mean, he soaks up quite a lot of damage. Does eventually get taken down. Their rotations are too far to help him out. They do get a kill, but it did cost them 3 ultis from the Radiant side. Taking the gateway. They're taking the twin gate right now. It does get spotted. Mira throws out the bushwhack onto the Phoenix. Drop the Dawn ulti as well. And the glimpse does send someone all the way back. Lelis has the egg available, still going forward. Can go for the dive here, does drop it onto the Mars. The Mars has to use to try and keep himself alive, but they are going to surround him, and that is a dead little Mars. Sven, are they going to respond? Is he? No, he's going to TP towards mid and let that Tormentor go. Out of range, like the sentry is out of range of the Observer ward.
Oh my god.
Anto?
That's cute.
They're going to go for the backline. God Strength gets used. Onto Dawn they go. Nightfall actually takes a lot of damage. Troll ulti comes out and they kill him. Nightfall is dead. Didn't have a BKB just yet. Looking for more targets. Mira's going to get chased in the trees. Sunray on top of the Hoodwink. And that might be another death for Mira if they can get the damage output. No, they cannot catch up. But Stoikov is very elusive. Will dodge the glimpse as well. Disruptor is next. Toronto Tokyo walking in. Has no blink. Has no arena. Misses the spear in its entirety. Daze is going to get stunned up, and they will go for the Snapfire, or will they? Backline jump from the puck. They're going to look for Kiyotaki. He pops the BKB. They know there's no troll ulti available, which could be a nice one. Daze is still not dead. Finally, they blow up the Snapfire, but Kiyotaki's BKB is ending. Dream Coil, he snaps it immediately. There's going to be the sun burn coming in from the Fire Spirits. Kiyotaka is almost in the dirt. He dropped. 5 kill streak secured. Toronto Tokyo is on the run. Lelis needs to be careful of a random God's Rebuke or Arena drop, as he would die, but a fat, juicy team fight victory there for OG as they get
in order to see if they get a nice and clean pick-off, and they find Nightfall.
And Nightfall's a big kill. He pops the BKB, but he's dead regardless. Kiyotaka with the signs onto the puck, but Kiyotaka now needs to pop the BKB as well. Will get it. Static Storm Kinetic Field holds the 2 in place. Toronto Tokyo walking nearby. He's considering going for it, but Stoikov will be able to spot him out, gets the signs in on towards the Mars. And the Mars is going to walk it off, but again, Nightfall dead. That's a 9-second BKB use on the Sven. Going in for a catch. Mortimiscus is flying out. Mira did TP through, gets the bushwhack attempt, is not going to be able to get the connection. Sharpshooter will get sidestepped by Daze, and they get a kill. It was...
Considering that Sven is a very kiteable hero, and talking about Sven, Daze...
He dropped him out. Nightfall. He's dead again. Used the BKB in the last split second, so that's another second cooldown. Kiyotaka going for the TP out. Troll ulti does get the roots through the BKB, and the DK is dead. 2 huge kills, chasing him for more Dream Coil catch onto the Hoodwink. Stoikov is going to chase the little pesky chipmunk, as that is a killing spree for Stoikov right now, looking for the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane, but it is...
Yeah. Kiyotaka aiming for a Hurricane Pike here. Okay, a little bit more of repositioning for his hero.
Oh, Stoikov. Arena catch. He does have the Aegis, so if he loses first life, he doesn't care too much. The second one is problematic, especially with the Disruptor here, as the Static Storm kinetic field is on the puck, and Stoikov is going to lose his life. Or is he? Dawn ulti comes in, is not going to be able to keep him alive. Mixa tries to go in for the fight. They can't get the Phoenix Egg off either. TP out from Mixa, 2 kills. Gem dropped. And that is just a lot of net worth going back to Aurora. Big fat mistake. There is no BKB on the puck, so there is no way to survive his Static Storm.
By the Dawnbreaker, Mixa and
Mira.
Yeah, Mira is dead probably.
Yeah, they're gonna try and chase him down. Dawn ulti even thrown out to secure him, but in the meantime, on the other side, Nightfall blows up Stoikov. And then you're thinking, why did I ulti to kill off a Hoodwink when
things shift at this point of the game? And they're gonna fight Daze as well. I mean, Daze is dead.
Yeah, they find once more a little...
Buck should be dead, especially Disruptor has Aghanim Scepter, man. Like...
Yeah, Shad's got to be careful. There's a Dream Coil catch onto the Disruptor. Can they kill him off? They need to quickly kill him off. Disruptor gets the Static Storm kinetic field off. Shad pops the ulti, tracing in after Nightfall. Nightfall has a BKB, has the Satanic as well. Shad, is he going to go for the ulti? Yes, he is going to fight up against Shad Nightfall, but Nightfall's dropping low. Nightfall can heal up. Yes, he does get the Satanic hit in, but still dies. 3 dead, chasing in after Toronto. Tokyo, Gem is dropped. 4 kills. Roche is up in 5 seconds. And they get a huge team fight, plus the gem back in their hands.
Find these buybacks, as I mentioned, but yeah, I mean, what can Aurora Gaming do after a play like this? They're going in.
Yeah, they take quite a lot of damage. Roche is still available, but there is no Sven, there is no Mars for a possible fight here. Static Storm is up in 5 seconds. Dream Coil catch from Stoikov on the backline, going for the supports. They break it on Panther. Dawn ulti comes in on top. The supports are dead once more. Jason after Kiyotaka still has the BKB and Hurricane Pike. And they're gonna go for the racks instead. OG are feeling it right now. This is their chance.
With the smoke, they need to find something through, man.
They're looking to get a good catch here. Daze gets glimpsed back. He does have himself a Ghost Scepter trying to stay alive. Has a Yule Scepter as well. Dodges the snipe. Force Staff, God Strength is going to get used. Dream Coil used on the back line, but Stoikov walks out. Dawn ulti flies in, and Dawn actually is in a little bit of a pickle. Can't get the BKB popped. He's going to get blown up in 3 hits. And Shad, they gotta be careful now, because Shad is in a tough spot. No Dawn ulti for the remainder of this fight. Shad is gonna get Jump Troll ulti onto Nightfall. Can he get the root in? Sunray as well, the burn, the nasty burn. Nightfall's trying to heal up with the Satanic heal. Is it gonna be enough to keep him alive? It is doing quite a good amount of work here. Nightfall is taking a heap of damage, but they take down Stoikov. That's the big one. He almost cleaves them all down on the back line, but Shad now on the run, speared to the side. No Troll ulti, no BKB. And the glimpse back, Lelis on that Phoenix. That is 3, that is 4, that is probably 5 in favor of Aurora, and you should never count them out. It's a Lincoln Sphere, so Glimpse is not too problematic at the moment, but they're throwing out the kisses in the meantime. Dream Coil on the back line trying to go for Nightfall, and for Mira, Hoodwink dropping low is dead. DK jump onto Daze. Daze is gonna try and extend it for as much as possible. Shad's going for the man fight up against the Mars, but the Mars can just bulwark the front damage. Nightfall's chasing in after Mixa. He's trying to get the hits in. Mixa's dropping low, and Mixa is dead. As they will buy back on that Phoenix. Shad is dropping very low. Gets the ulti off, is going in for the man fight, but again, Toronto Tokyo hasn't fallen just yet. Nightfall with the catch. They lose Shad. No buyback. They lose Daze. Has a buyback. But what a completely spread out fight that really did not favor OG. On towards his Ags, so that he can have that dive. Phoenix Egg safe for anyone that gets caught inside the arena. Static Storm Wambo combo, bottom lane. They spot out Toronto Tokyo, trying to kill him off. He doesn't actually have a BKB on Toronto Tokyo, so is very viable to getting taken down, but it takes so long to kill off the Mars that the rotations are there, and Dawn is dead. Snapfire is next. We'll get the blink away and the TP to safety, but it's just he hasn't been able to get the cast off anytime soon. Shad jumps in, pops his ulti immediately. Dawn ulti comes through as well. They're going to go for Toronto Tokyo. They're looking for Nightfall. They're looking for everyone, but Shad, he's got nothing. Dawn ulti number 2 comes through. Mixa's trying to get anything done, but this was an absolutely horrible fight. This was a... Okay, Sunray, heal comes in. They try to harass them. There is no more Mixa, because he did use Refresh. Stoikov gets caught on the back end as well. Puck has a buyback. That one I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what's happening here, because the game is on a very tense moment. It should probably be the last team fights available. And also Mega Creeps for Aurora if they get these ranged hexes, which they should get, right? Puck has no coil, so she cannot really play aggressively. And Mega Creeps now in favor of Aurora Gaming, and I feel like Troll Warlord, he overestimated his damage. So yeah, Truman, this might be game here. What damage you say?
Yeah.
There was no damage. Yeah, I agree with you, man, but what can you do?
Jump in on Chad. Static Storm, he's gonna get caught, and there's no response.
Damn.
He gets saved for a second with the Cyclone. Can he get out of the pit? No, he cannot, and he is dead. Stoikov in the tree is gonna get spotted as well. The Phoenix, he was so close to the Agnum Scepter on the Phoenix the entire time, but no one gave him any farm either for any save potential, and that is GG. Thrown out. OG get eliminated by Aurora, and it was a... I mean, this game was in their hands completely.